Hi, and it's Clare Maxfield here from Image Innovators. And this week, my business tip, I'm sharing with you 5 of the top things an image consultant or any entrepreneur should consider before they start a business. So this morning when I was considering what will I talk about this week, I went, what are some of the tips that a business owner needs to consider before they start? So I started doing a bit of Googling, and there's websites galore and articles galore on this. And some are the top 10, the top 20, the top 50, the top 100. Really, starting any business, there are so many things to consider. But I sat there and I was looking at them all and I went, whenever I'm talking to any of my consultants, and for me, I know what was most important for me as I started my own business are the 5 tips I'm about to share with you. So here are the 5 tips that I think are important for anyone considering starting a business. The first tip is when you've considered what business you're going into, start off by keeping it narrow. And what I mean is 1 or 2 offerings so people get to know really what you're about. I know for myself, when I first started, there's a band out here in Australia called Weddings, Parties, Anything. And I was a little bit like that. I did corporate, I did casual, I did women, I did men, I did youths, I did high school programs, I did corporate programs, I did weight loss programs, I did dating programs, I worked, in men's groups. I was everywhere. And people didn't kind of know exactly who my market was. And then I turned it around and I purely did corporate. So, Claire does corporate. My business name was Corporate Confidence. And the second thing I did for 5 years is all I did men when I had business suits to suit going. Can I tell you, both businesses took off because people knew what I did. So start off being narrow. Do not be afraid to go narrow. Look, even when I was writing that book there, Lattes, Laughter and Lipstick, it's a story about 3 women turning 40 and some issues they went through. My 70-year-old mother at the time loved the book. Just because I said it's 3 women approaching 40 doesn't mean only 40-year-olds will read it. But I made the book about an age group, issues that 40-year-old women have, and all age groups love it. It is for sale if you'd like a copy. So keep whatever your business model is narrow and solve a burning question that your ideal market has. So make sure, so that you do need to go into knowing who your ideal market and solve their burning question. You'll always have work coming in. Make sure you concentrate on profit. Profit, yes, before revenue. Because it might be fabulous to be making all of this money, but if it's costing you this much, guess what? You're only making that much. You might only make, let's say your income, your revenue is that much, but it's only costing you that much. You have now made that much, which is a great difference from making this much up here to that much. So look at what your bottom line is. Do know your numbers and focus on your customer. Deliver exceptional service. If someone has an order in, put it out that day. Make sure you are giving them what they're asking for, when they're asking for it, even with a flourish. Make sure your customers know they're appreciated, because guess what? Without them, you have no business. And match your business to your personality. It's all very good to have a business model or a business style or a business brand, but if it doesn't match you, it's not going to work. I'm currently rebranding one of my businesses, and it's really fascinating working with the web designers. They had an idea about me, an idea about the business, and I had to pull them in and go, no, this is what we want. So make sure your brand, your message matches who you are and how you want to be perceived. They had me all glossy and soft and feminine and very girly. And I went, what I do, the bottom line, yes, it's fashion, yes, it's style, but no, it's about being on trend, being online. It's got to have some strength to it. So make sure it matches your personality. And lastly, one of the best things, and I know this is number 6, it's not number 5 or in there, to create and write out your business, sales and marketing plans. So that way you know where you're going, you know what you're doing, and you won't get derailed as easily. And also you will know when you've got where you want to get to. Because if you don't have a plan, you don't have a destination. And without a destination, you're just, oh, I'll go over there and I'll go over there. So I hope you've enjoyed this week's business tip, the 5 things to consider when you're starting your own business. Keep it narrow so people know what you're doing. Answer your ideal client's burning questions. So you do need to know your ideal client. Put profit over revenue. You want to be making money rather than making a lot of money, or at least paying your bills, rather than making a lot but costing you a lot. Focus on your customer. Know what they want and make them feel fabulous, because they are why you're in business, and match it to your personality. If it doesn't match, people won't understand it. And as I said, the additional one is create your business sales and marketing plan so that you have a map and you know where you're going, and it will keep you on focus. Clare Maxfield here from Image Innovators. We have tools, training and resources for image consultants all around the globe. And please don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more. Bye for now.